It only takes 5 ingredients and 2 hours start to finish to make this deliciously fluffy Christmas focaccia. Start by combining 300 grams of water, 1 teaspoon of yeast, honey, and olive oil in a large bowl. Mix that together and let it sit for 5 minutes. Then add in 400 grams of wet flour and mix again until everything's well combined and the dough looks very sticky. If you guys know me, you know that I usually don't use a scale, but for this recipe, I actually would highly recommend using a scale to measure out the exact amount. However, if you're in a pinch, this ended up being about 3.5 cups of flour and 1/3 cups of water for me. Cover the dough and let it rest for 30 minutes and then come back and do a few stretch and folds. This is where you pick up a piece of dough from the side and then pull it up and fold it to the other side. After a few stretch and folds, the dough should be smooth, so cover it and then put it in a warm place to let it rise. If you're not short on time, feel free to leave this overnight in the fridge to slowly rise. Once the dough has doubled in size, pour it onto a lined and oiled baking tray and then gently fold it and spread out. Cover the dough and let it rest for another 15 minutes and then generously oil the dough in your hands and then dimple your dough. This part is so satisfying as you start to see all the bubbles form. Then optionally top the focaccia with some sliced tomatoes and pesto and then press them again into the dough. Bake at 400 for 20 to 25 minutes or until it turns a dark golden color and then slice into this deliciously fluffy loaf and enjoy.